got some good stuff today, and it is called "It Isn't My Coach That's Holding Me Back from Success." Tough one to swallow for sure. I used to think that it was all my coach's fault. I mean, maybe not all my coach's fault. I was pretty hard on myself too, but I definitely would play the victim card. And you're probably thinking, what the heck is the victim card? The victim card is this thing when you blame someone else for your life or for something that's not going right, instead of just taking responsibility and taking action on whatever is happening. Okay, so guilty, like played the victim card, and I still do at times, and I have to catch myself and be like, okay, is that really what's happening? Is that true? Or do I need to take action and take steps forward and take responsibility for my life, for my success, for what I want to do? All right. And it's okay because there's more than enough time to turn this thing around. You guys, I have had coaches that were really hard on me, that were hurtful sometimes, that yelled at me, were disappointed in me, all the things, okay? I have experienced all the kinds of coaches. I have also had coaches that pushed me because they knew that I had more. They knew my potential inside of me that maybe I didn't know or I didn't understand. And I see that now, and I wish that I would have looked at this differently when I was your guys' age. I've had coaches that loved me, that have challenged me, that have supported me. And I used to think that my lack of confidence came from because of my coach, or I used to think that my lack of playing time was because of a coach, but it was me. It was me. And that's really hard to say. Okay, I now know that I am in charge of me. I am in control of how I react. I decide how I show up no matter what happens, who or what knocks you down. I decide how I show up. I create my own success. I choose what my story looks like, and I am empowered. Yes, there is more to that than just me. I surround myself with people that support me and help me and answer. I ask a lot of questions, and I am curious, and I am asking, how are you successful? How did you do that? All of these things I'm learning and I'm growing, and I have embraced the growth mindset, which is just knowing that you can continue to get better. Okay? I am empowered to make my own decisions, to choose what I want in my life. Like, how powerful is that? Like, you get to choose. You get to be the decider of what your story is, how you show up, what your identity is. You get to choose. Not your parents, not your coaches, not your friends, not your teammates, not your siblings. You do. And that is freaking powerful, okay? So I am challenging all of you. I am challenging you now as your mentor, as a girl, as a girl that's been there before. I know what this feels like. I know it because I've been through it. I understand it, and I get how you feel. I get it. But I am challenging you now to answer these questions. How are you showing up? How are you showing up as an athlete, as a daughter, as a sibling, as a teammate, as a student, and most importantly, as a person? How are you showing up? I want you to comment below with your answers and how you are showing up and how you want to show up. You get to decide. How cool is that? So I can't wait to see your guys' responses, your comments, and how you're going to show up, how you're going to take action, and just who you want to be. Because I have had way too many girls in some of my workshops and groups, and they're surface level. And I want them to see that there's so much more in them. I want you guys to challenge yourselves to show up bigger, stronger, better, with more energy, more light, show up as a leader, all of these things, okay? How are you showing up as an athlete, as a daughter, as a sibling, as a teammate, as a student, as a person? I want to know it all. Comment below. I cannot wait to hear. And if you have not already, go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go check out my website. There's lots of different ways that we can work together to help you show up bigger and better. I'm here to help you be the best version of you. So if you're interested in more work with me to step up to the next level, to be the best version of yourself, to show up bigger and better, to be a better athlete, to perform better, to create confidence for yourself, to know how to create the confidence for yourself, go to my website, check it out, and I will be happy to help you out in any way. If you have any questions, just let me know. I have an amazing week, and show up big, show up how you want to, create the story that you want. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.